UFC Fight Night Orlando, Thompson versus Holland just took place last night, and we're going to go through the full card recap, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. I have a bit of a cold right now, so I'm sorry, but bear with me here. I've had it since like 4 days ago. That's why I haven't been posting. So, starting with the early prelim opener of Yasmin Yaourgui versus Estela Nunes. By the way, this was a great card. This was a great card. Don't get me wrong, this was a very good card. Yasmin Yaourgui versus Estela Nunes. Good performance by Yasmin Yaourgui. Early on, it was pretty patient. She got dropped and had a good end in the first round, but lost the first round because she got dropped badly. But then she dropped to Estela Nunes twice in round 2. First knockdown, then she got a second knockdown. I think Estela Nunes, by the way, is quite chinny. Yasmin Yaourgui might have landed hard shots, but come on. Temple shots, Quite chinny, let's be real, or not really a great temple. And she got put down. Bit of a weird stoppage, but watching it back, she was just landing a bunch of shots on Estela Nunes. And Estela Nunes lost, cut her from the UFC, and cut the next guy I'm going to go to soon right now. But good win for Yasmin Yaourgui, or like they like to call it UFC, Yaourgui. But no, it's Yaourgui. Yaourgui. It's Gui. It's like if you said Clay Guida. It's Clay Guida. Good win from her though. Moving on. She's a good prospect as well. If she can fix up that early first round, she can actually be a problem and maybe a future champ. Moving on. Up the card. Francis Marshall versus Marcelo Rojo, apparently. Let's go with, I went with Francis Marshall here, and he won. Marcelo Rojo is just complete fucking garbage, and it's just simple in this. I went kind of evens on this card. I think I was more so positive on this card, like 8-6 or something like that, but, yeah, Francis Marshall is savage. He's actually very good. Marcelo Rojo should be cut from the UFC. He's just not good at all. And Francis Marshall's a savage, 23 years old. And he went out there, early good start for both guys. Marshall kind of won it with the takedown, but it's pretty even on damage. Who won the first round. I think Marshall won the first round, though. And second round, he caught Marcelo Rojo being an idiot and won by KO. Good stuff from not Marcelo Rojo. Good stuff from Francis Marshall. Fuck Marcelo Rojo. I don't want to hear that name again. Moving on up the card. I picked Marshall and I picked Yaourgui. Natan Levy versus Gennaro Valdez. Interesting one here. I went with Gennaro Valdez, and let's be real. People are going to complain about this. Gennaro Valdez, if he just didn't have a fucking broken foot, he could win. Or he could draw. But Natan Levy's just a fucking pathetic loser. Hopefully, he just never fights again. But he wins. Wins round 1 and 3 over Gennaro Valdez. Yeah, I think Valdez could win the second round on damage, if I'm honest with you guys. Levy did have some control time, but damage takes over wrestling, and damage, it takes over that. Damage is everything. Round 2 needs to go Valdez. I know one of the judges scored at 30-27. They're just absolute. The judges tonight were really weird. Same with the referees, especially Dan Margliotta. We'll get to the main event. But, Natan Levy wins. I picked Gennaro Valdez to win. He was close. Got beat up early in round 1, of course. That was kind of the key moment of the fight. And yeah, got dropped badly. Lead side hook kick, and I think he was as well. Got caught with a big right hand. First off, big right hook. And yeah, Natan Levy won the first round. Could have been a 10-8. Could have not have been a 10-8, but he still won the first round. Won the fight anyways. Good stuff from Natan Levy. Yeah. He won. more marketable as well, because he's more marketable. More marketable as well, because he's from Israel. And that's cool. Other than Mexico. Like, do you know about it? We have a lot of Mexican fighters. We don't have much of Israel fighters. Moving on up the card. Jonathan Pierce versus Darren Elkins. Good stuff from Pierce. He needs to step up a competition now. Like, I'm going to talk about Pierce after and how he looked, but Darren Elkins just fucking quit. Why is he still in here taking damage? I know his nickname's The Damage, but still. Why is he here? Why is he still here? I really don't get it. I really don't. Why is he still here? Like, losing fights and getting destroyed. To be honest with you, Jonathan Pierce didn't even look good himself. But since he kind of dominated Elkins, he kind of looked good. But Pierce, I think, is quite shit himself. So Pierce has got to improve himself, man. But Darren Elkins, man, cut open, beat up, lost every round. Round 2 arguably could be a 10-8. And Jonathan Pierce wins. It was a lock, of course. Pierce was going to win this fight. Elkins wasn't going to do anything. Early on, though, Elkins was doing all right. I mean, I think he took down Pierce at one point, but he just overall got destroyed. Pierce wins. Pierce needs to step up competition now. I don't know how. Like, I think Amir Khani's better than Elkins. Actually, probably not, though. Amir Khani probably gasses and quits like a loser. But Pierce isn't great, though, man. People call him, like, a savage here and there, but he beat Elkins, first off, an old man who didn't belong in there. So let's step it up, dude. Nathaniel Wood versus Jonathan Pierce. Or something like that. Why not? Why not make that fight happen? Sadiq Youssef versus Jonathan Pierce. Youssef is just being a fucking idiot. So let's just do Youssef Pierce. Youssef probably wins. So make the fight happen. Well, let's do one of them. Like, I think Pierce is just not good. Maybe do Pierce versus Andre Philly. That'd be a good fight. Step up the competition, not old man Elkins. Fucking retire, you absolute fucking idiot. Moving on. Up the card. I picked Pierce, Marshall, and Yaragui. Got Valdez wrong, but who cares. Michael Johnson versus Mark Chikaze. I picked Chikaze to win this one. I guess Vyacheslav Borshev and Damir Hadzovic is just absolutely shit at grappling. Michael Johnson, man. Let's go. Let's go. He arguably could be on a 3-fight winning streak. I think that Jamie Malarkey fight could be actually his fight. I think that could have been either way, but good stuff. Good stuff from Michael Johnson, man. See, feels good to see him get the win. Get his hand raised, over a good fighter in Mark Chikaze, not a guy in Alan Patrick, like, feels good to see Michael Johnson look good and MJ getting the job done. Won the first. Chikaze's just an idiot thinking he won the fight. He didn't do anything in round 2 and 3. Round 1 can be Mark Chikaze, pretty clear. Chikaze was landing the shots. I mean, Johnson was landing and pressuring, but he got completely outlanded. In round 2 and 3, just Michael Johnson was just piecing up Chikaze, especially round 2. Round 3's a bit closer, but he still won round 3 against Mark Chikaze. Chikaze might have had an injury, but who knows? Chikaze loses, though. Fucked him. Now, watch his next fight. He just goes all out freaking KO mode again. Like earlier in his career against guys like Timu Pekalayan. But, yeah. Good stuff from, what's his name? Michael Johnson. He gets the job done. I picked Chikaze, but who cares? But, yeah, good stuff from Michael Johnson. Moving on. Up the card. Clay Guida versus Scott Holtzman. I picked Scott Holtzman to win. He's actually shit. How do you lose to Clay Guida at this point, man? How? He's not even good at this point, man. And man. We could have used someone to just knock Guida out cold. Put him in another dimension. And we spent Scott Holtzman. You know, good win from Guida. Really good win. It looks good to see Guida win, but how is he still in here? He's only 40, but still, that's old. You know, but like I thought he'd be a lot older, but yeah, good stuff from Clay Guida. He wins. It was close. Like some people had it for Holtzman. I'm actually don't even buy the split decision, but you gotta take the grappling in control from Clay Guida. Like I know that doesn't really matter in damage-based scoring, but when the damage is even, and you can't really tell who's winning, you kind of have to take the grappling and wrestling into consideration. So Clay Guida wins. I don't mind. He wins the fight. Whatever. Yeah. Now let's feed him to, I don't know. I know a guy in mind. Okay, I can't do it because the Topology member has updated their list. We're in process of recalculating the rankings to include. This should take a few more seconds. Okay, who cares then? Let's just feed him to, I don't know. Moving on. Good win from Guida. Up the card. 2. Angela Hill versus Emily Ducote. God, I knew Hill was going to win. I picked Ducote, though. And I feel stupid. I feel good about picking DeLindsay, though. I'm really happy I picked him, but fucking Ducote. Why did she not throw anything? Should have saw this coming. Really should have. I didn't do any last minute picks because the card is just this card honestly was fucking long. Jesus. At least next week's card is just not as long as this shit. Angela Hill wins. Skulls Emily Ducote every single round. Close to third round, but she still won it. Outstriking Emily Ducote. Yeah, Ducote's just complete dog shit. And Jessica Penne is fucking insanely shit. While Ducote taking that on short notice. Fucking Penne. You fucking 50-year-old. Sorry for roasting everyone in this video. Angela Hill wins, though. So good stuff from Angela Hill. She wins. Skulls Emily Ducote. She's on a 2-5 winning streak. Beat Lupita Godinez. Now beat Emily Ducote. Yeah, Ducote. I feel so stupid picking her. While I was watching it live, I was like, just having a freaking poker face. Like, I wasn't even mad. I was just like, what the fuck was I doing? Picking Ducote. Fuck her. 12-7 for a reason. Moving on. Good win from Hill. Honestly, good performance by Angela Hill. You gotta give it to her. Because every time she does actually just win, she never does it, like, clear. You know? Like, the Lupita Godinez fight was actually kind of competitive and close, unlike this one. The Ashley Yoder fight, who cares? It's Yoder. I'm not gonna count that. But she hasn't won in a while. So you gotta give it to her. Other than the Godinez fight where it was kind of close, she hasn't won clear in a while. So good stuff from Hill. Must feel good for her to get a win like that. Moving on up the card. 2. To the main card. 7-5 main card. Because guess what? They were late to the main card. The card was just so long. It was already, in my time, 7 p.m. So they had to make a 7-5 main card. Nico Price. Dude, my voice. I need to drink water. Just be right back. I am back. Thank goodness. I need to drink this water. I need to. Yeah. Dude, my voice, man. I hate this voice. But, Nico Price, Philip Rowe versus Nico Price. Good performance by Philip Rowe. Really good performance, I mean. Why is my voice like this? Might be from the cold, man. But yeah, good performance by Philip Rowe. Really good win. Nico Price went out there, and he just lost. You know? Honestly, he was out significant. he did out-significant strike Philip Rowe each round. But Philip Rowe's just a weight bully bitch. And he missed weight as well. So yeah, good stuff from Philip Rowe. Sucks Nico Price lost. I guess you could do Nico Price versus Robbie Lawler if Lawler loses to Ponzinibbio. I don't even know why the fuck that fight's even made. Fucking dumb. Why would they make Ponzinibbio Lawler? Fuck Ponzinibbio. Fuck him. Why would you waste Lawler like that? Put it Lawler against, like, I don't know. No, he came off a loss. Alex Morono. Winnable for each one of them. But, Philip Rowe wins. Got rocked round 3. Could have been up 2-0. Could have been 1-1. I mean, he definitely won the round 1, in my opinion. But then came back. Got rocked and came back. Beat Nico Price. Beat him against the cage. Yeah, sucks for Price. But Philip Rowe's a weight bully bitch. Good stuff from him, though. But fuck him. Moving on up the card. Eric Anders versus Kyle Dawkins. Dawkins brothers are complete garbage. Actually, garbage. I picked Rowe, by the way. I picked Philip Rowe to win. I picked Dawkins to win this. It's good for Eric Anders. Honestly, good for Eric Anders. Honestly. Eric Anders gets the job done. Gets a good KO. Dude, Dawkins is just not good. He just isn't. His brother's complete garbage as well. And he's equally as shit. Like, I was going to look at Kyle Dawkins as like, he's alright, but he's nothing, really. His brother Chris Dawkins is just absolute dog shit. But now looking at this performance against Eric Anders, who's kind of, win-loss. You know, hit and miss. Like, he's kind of shit as well, and they should both be cut from the UFC. Why would you keep Kyle Dawkins here? 2-fight losing streak. You know, beat Jamie Pickett. Whoop-de-doo! You know, great performance over Jamie Pickett, who's complete nothing as well. Like, he beat Dustin Stoltzfus, who got humiliated. No, I can't say that word. I really can't say that word correctly. Humiliated by Abbas Magomedov. Dude, my voice, man. Might be a voice change here. Eric Anders wins, so good stuff from him. Kyle Dawkins. It was a bit of a head clash, Kevin Holland karma. But who cares? You suck anyways. So good stuff from Eric Anders. Called out Jamie Pickett. Don't know why he wants Jamie Pickett. Really don't know why, but also Jamie Pickett's playing Bo Nickel. So if he beats Bo Nickel, you maybe can get that hype off him, but call it Bo Nickel, man. Bo Nickel, Eric Anders, I wouldn't mind that, but Anders, you lose too much. Moving on, up the card, Roman Dolidze versus Jack Hermansson. Good stuff from Roman Dolidze. I picked him to win. I trusted Roman Dolidze. I was back and forth on this one, but I picked Dolidze to win. Dude, my voice. Man. I don't know how I'm going to survive through it, 282. Can't wait until the week off. We have the big Christmas break, but, Roman Dolidze wins. Jack Hermansson, to be honest with you, was just sculling him on the feet. And Hermansson, I expected that but Dolidze's grappling, man, and his jiu-jitsu. Fucking insane. To do that to Jack Hermansson on short notice. Very short notice as well. Good stuff from Roman Dolidze. Very good stuff. Jack Hermansson was just winning on the feet, but made a mistake going for a takedown. Sucks for Hermansson, man, because he's done. Listen, if he won this, he has 2 wins over Chris Curtis and Roman Dolidze, both guys that were on massive streaks. And he probably would have had rebooked the fight versus Derek Brunson. That's what would have happened. And he would have been very good. But, man, he shot for that takedown. And you can't do that against guys like Dolidze. And Dolidze wins. Top 8 now for Dolidze. Only problem I have with him, he's 34. In July, though. So, it's acceptable because Pereira's like almost 36 as champion. But Let's do him versus Derek Brunson. Hermanson was originally supposed to fight Brunson. Dillidzi beat Hermanson, so why not give Dillidzi the shot against Derek Brunson? Plus Derek Brunson's been active. He's been inactive as fuck. So let's feed Dillidzi to Brunson. Get him in the top 5. Good stuff from Roman Dillidzi. Got his leg trapped. Yeah, it was just good stuff from Dillidzi. And pounded out Hermanson, who just couldn't do anything other than give up maybe a rear naked choke. But even then, it's kind of risky for Dillidzi here and now because Hermanson could get out. He wouldn't have. He wouldn't have, though. Hermanson was done. Unless he just was moving while his leg was stuck. But Dillidzi wins. Good stuff. Moving on. Up the card. Sergey Pavlovich versus Tai Tuivasa. Let me check the time on the video so far. What is it? If he just took time off, Tai. If he just took time off and fought on Perth. If he just didn't have this moment. After his Cyril Gone fight, he should have took time off, spend the rest of Christmas, then maybe come back on Perth. This wasn't needed. Now he can't fight on Perth. I know he didn't take much damage, but he did. He got cut up badly. Pavlovich, he could be a champ, man. He could really become a champion. Be honest with yourself here. And Gaudi's lucky as fuck, man. All the prayers has been answered for him. Let's be real. All the prayers has been answered for Francis Ngannou. Let's be real. All the prayers has been answered for him. Dude, Pavlovich versus Gane should be next. But man, Pavlovich, you just can't swing with him. He beats Gane. Gane's chinny as fuck. Gane is so fucking chinny. No offense. I know he has toughness. He does have a good chin. But Gane gets... If Tai cracks Gane like that, Pavlovich can as well. With arguably more power than Tai. More reach than Tai. You know? He beats Gane. Gane won't just outpoint him. I don't think that'll work. Tai dropped him. And look what Pavlovich did. He got cracked by Tai here and there. But Gane can't do that. And Gane's offensive grappling just isn't there. And Pavlovich must be improving shit tons. Pavlovich KOs him. Pavlovich is a beast, man. He has to be. You can't play that game with him. Holy shit, he's a fucking beast. I'll go through Pavlovich right now. I'm gonna move on. Because I need to move on. But, he beats... I know people are saying Aspinall versus Pavlovich next. Dude, Aspinall should fucking... What has he done to deserve a jump up? Beat Volkov, that's it. No one else. What's his most notable win? Sergey Spivak's a good win. Sergey Spivak, he's a great fighter. But I don't care. What else is next? Dude, Aspinall should look to fight fucking Tybura. Or something. Maybe we could do Aspinall Tai. That would be good. But Aspinall probably won't. I don't think Tai will be ready when Aspinall's back, though. So. But Pavlovich. He beats Blades. But Blades could grapple. But fuck off. Your grapplings look shit lately. Blades gets KO'd, I think, guys. Blades got KO'd. Blades is just overall a bit chinny. And Lewis caught him. So why can't Pavlovich catch him? You know? Lewis caught him. Pavlovich just dusted up Lewis. Whether you think the stoppage was bad or not. Who cares? He was just gonna put Lewis out cold afterwards. He beats Gane. He beats Blades. Blades' grappling's been looking worse. And he could beat Ngannou. If Ngannou swings like that against Pavlovich, I'm picking Pavlovich. But Tai was cracking him here. I don't know. Ngannou has I don't know. I'll go Ngannou against Pavlovich right now, but Pavlovich dusted up Jones as well. But if Pavlovich just improves, man, he could be a threat. So yeah, good stuff from Pavlovich. Beats Miocic as well. Fucking Miocic. Yeah, let's do him gone next. Moving on, up the card. Mateus Nicolau versus Matt Schnell. Good stuff, Mateus Nicolau. Really good stuff. He went out there, had a good celebration with the sword out, swing, and then back in. But he dropped Matt Schnell early. Very patient. Dropped Matt Schnell early. Dropped him badly. And 1 round 1. Round 2, he kind of faked the KO. He didn't fake the KO. He kind of faked, level changed. Seemed like he was going to throw a left hook to a big right hook. Put down Matt Schnell. Put him out cold as well. Good stuff from Mateus Nicolau. And now I know some people want to... I said in the comment sections, Askarov is retired. He's gone. So let's do him versus the winner of Kai Kara France, Alex Perez. They're fighting in Australia, so let's do them. And the winner of that one could get a title shot after Moreno Figueiredo winner versus Alejandro Pantoja. That can be a thing. So do him versus the winner of Kara France versus Alex Perez. Imagine Kara France versus Nicolau. That would be a fire fight. Honestly, Nicolau probably beats him. But good stuff from Nicolau. Moving on, up the card to the co-main event. Rafael Dos Santos versus Brian Barberena. Barberina's ground game ain't there. And I told you. I also picked Delidze, Pavlovich, Nicolau, and RDA. I picked Holland, though. We'll get to him, though. I need to drink some water. Dude, my voice. Other than... If it's actually just getting deeper, I don't know what it is, but... Yo, I'm back. But RDA gets him. Took down Brian Barberena early on. And tried going for a head and arm choke. Yeah, couldn't quite get it, but he won round 1 regardless. In round 2, he took down what's his name? He took down Brian Barberena. Barberena gave him some problems on the feet, but RDA's grappling underrated. He kind of destroyed Moicano, short notice or not. Still beat Moicano. And yeah, got the win. And got the rear naked choke. Cranked it as well. Barberena had to tap. And the veteran, the legend killer spree is done. So the good stuff from RDA, he gets it done. Called out McGregor, but let's be real, McGregor ain't gonna fight you. But yeah, good stuff from RDA. He gets it done. Moving on up the card to the main event. Stephen Thompson versus Kevin Holland. Fuck, this card is long. Fuck, man. Good stuff from Stephen Thompson. Look good. Round 1 could go either way. Honestly, watching it live, Thompson can get it, but watching it back, Holland rocked him enough where it's kind of like Holland could win the round. But let's be real. It's kind of like a Cruz Vera situation. But if Honda Boy didn't get dropped, and people still gave the round to Cruz when Vera dropped him. So I guess a rock matters more than a knockdown. Because Thompson was just sculling Thompson. Thompson was just sculling Holland. But round 2 was Thompson. Round 3 was Thompson. Round 4 was a 10-8 round for Stephen Thompson. Wheel kicks, big flashy stuff. Thompson looked great. Still has it. And good stuff from Stephen Thompson. Still has it. Looked great out there. Looked phenomenal. Great. It sucks Holland lost, but man, I'm not mad that I got this one wrong. I really couldn't care less. Thompson looked great. He looked great out there against Kevin Holland. And Dan Mergliotta, I don't know what else he did on the card, but in the main event, man, when Holland had said he has his groin kicked in and he wants a break, don't wave off the fight. Fucking hell, you could lose your complete job from that. If that was just like a prelim fight, who cares? Fine, you can get away with it, but the main event in a crowded arena, not the Apex or some shit, crowded arena. Imagine that was a title fight. Mergliata would be fucking fired from the fucking spot. Don't wave it off. You listen to Holland, see what he says first. Like, what did Holland say? Oh, I'm done. I need a break. Don't just wave it off. You say time. You don't wave the fight off. That was just a mistake from Mergliata. That main event as well. Like, if it was a prelim fight, you can get away with it. But, man, you don't do that. That scared people. Legit. Imagine Holland's fans. I mean, I'm a Holland fan. And I was confused at first. But imagine Holland, like, actual Holland fans. People would have fucking went nuts. But they continued. Wonderboy whooped him. Wheel kick. Shit's crazy. Dude's a better striker than Adesanya. Fucking Adesanya. Way better than him. Adesanya don't throw leg kicks. Like, Adesanya. I don't know what that was. I really don't know. But, I just said Adesanya doesn't throw leg kicks. He fucking does every time. Fucking bitch. He doesn't throw wheel kicks. Like Wonderboy. He doesn't throw spinning back kicks. He just sits out range and throws leg kicks. Because he wants to be safe. And he's the last shitter bender. Is what he is. Wonderboy's the real last style bender. And the real BMF as well. Let's be real. I'm real NMF. NMF as well. Wonderboy wins. Holland calls it off because of broken hand. He said, because it broke in round 1, but I don't believe him. But Wonderboy wins. Round 1. Let's do him versus Robert Whittaker at middleweight. Winner of that one. If Whittaker beats Paulo Costa, that is. But if winner of that one, winner of Whittaker Costa can fight Wonderboy. Let's be real. If it's Costa, probably not. Because Costa's just a bitch. Because he'll just sit around and do nothing. But if Whittaker beats Costa, let's hope Whittaker Wonderboy for a title shot versus the winner of Alex Pereira Adesanya 2. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is the full card recap for UFC. Fight Night Orlando. Thompson versus Holland. And yeah, peace.